Hello viewers, and welcome back. Imagine a world where your salary no longer determines your quality of life because almost everything you need is produced by intelligence machines. It sounds like science fiction, but according to billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk, that future may be much closer than most people think. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO now believes that within the next 10 years, money itself could become largely irrelevant as artificial intelligence and robotics transform the global economy. It is a bold prediction that is already sparking debate about the future of work, wealth, and human society. Speaking during a wide-ranging interview with The Economist, Musk argued that rapid advances in artificial intelligence and robotics will create what he described as an era of incredible abundance.
Long term, where will things end up? Long term, I don't know what long term is. Maybe it's 10, 20 years, something like that. For me, that's long term. My prediction is that work will be optional.
Optional.
Optional. So.
We'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be like playing sports or a video game or something like that. If you want to work, in the same way, like you can go to the store and just buy some vegetables, or you could grow vegetables in your backyard. It's much harder to grow vegetables in your backyard, but some people still do it because they like growing vegetables. That will be what work is like, optional. It's kind of interesting. And my guess is, if you go out long enough, assuming there's a continued improvement in AI and robotics, which seems likely, the money will stop being relevant at some point in the future. Currency becomes irrelevant. But AI and humanoid robots will actually eliminate poverty. And Tesla won't be the only one that makes them. I think Tesla will pioneer this, but there will be many other companies that make humanoid robots. But there is only basically one way to make everyone wealthy, and that is AI and robotics.
According to the world's richest person, machines will eventually produce more goods and services than humanity could ever consume. If that happens, he believes the traditional role of money in society could fundamentally change because scarcity, which gives money its value, will be dramatically reduced. Musk questioned the future purpose of money by arguing that people only need money to obtain goods and services. If artificial intelligence and autonomous robots can provide virtually unlimited products and services at minimal cost, he believes the need to accumulate wealth would gradually disappear. In his words, if robots and AI are producing more goods and services than people could ever consume, the question becomes, what would money actually be needed for? The billionaire insisted that this technological transformation could not necessarily create widespread poverty or economic collapse. Instead, he predicted what he called a future of universal high income, where artificial intelligence performs much of today's productive work while people continue enjoying access to abundant goods and services. Rather than seeing automation purely as a threat to employment, Musk presented it as an opportunity to dramatically improve living standards if society successfully managed the transition. His comments come at a time when artificial intelligence is already transforming industries across the world. AI systems are increasingly writing software, creating digital content, assisting medical professionals, analyzing legal documents, and supporting scientific research. At the same time, robotics continues to advance rapidly in manufacturing, logistics, healthcare, agriculture, and transportation. These developments have intensified global discussions about how millions of existing jobs may evolve over the coming decades. While many experts agreed that artificial intelligence will significantly reshape labor markets. There remains considerable debate over whether it will eliminate more jobs than it creates. Throughout history, technological revolutions have often displaced certain occupations while simultaneously generating entirely new industries and employment opportunities. The Industrial Revolution, the computer age, and the internet economy each disrupted existing jobs but ultimately produced new forms of work that were previously unimaginable. Musk also discussed the growing global competition in artificial intelligence, pointing specifically to China. He suggested that China could become one of the world's dominant AI powers because of its expanding computing capacity and rapidly developing technology sector. According to Musk, Chinese technology companies have already achieved remarkable progress despite operating with comparatively fewer computing resources than some of their international competitors, making them increasingly important players in the global AI race. Beyond technology, Musk reflected on his recent involvement in American politics. He acknowledged that he had become a little too involved in politics following his role during the 2024 United States presidential election, when President Donald Trump appointed him as a senior advisor and co-head of the Department of Government Efficiency, commonly known as DOGE. According to Musk, the department was established to improve government efficiency, reduce wasteful spending, and identify fraudulent expenditures before its operations concluded earlier this month. The billionaire admitted that his political activities attracted significant criticism from different sections of the public. Nevertheless, he maintained that the objective of improving government efficiency justifies his involvement. Musk has become one of the most politically visible business leaders in recent years, frequently using his social media platform, X, to comment on elections, government policy, immigrations, artificial intelligence, regulation, and international affairs. During the interview, Musk also responded to accusations concerning his personal views on race and immigration. Rejecting allegations of racism, he pointed to his personal relationships and the diversity of senior executives working across his companies. He argued that his businesses employ talented individuals from different racial backgrounds and insisted that there is no culture of racial discrimination within his organizations. Addressing criticism that he holds anti-Muslim views, Musk said his opposition is directed not at religion itself, but at individuals who attempt to impose values that conflict with the laws and principles of Western societies. He emphasized that his objectives relate to criminal behavior and the rejection of democratic legal systems rather than to ethnicity or religious identity. His comments are likely to continue generating discussion, given the sensitive nature of immigration and cultural integration debates in many countries. Musk also appeared unconcerned about his public image, acknowledging that some people strongly dislike him. He said criticism does not influence his decisions. He pointed to his enormous following on X, where he has nearly 250 million followers, arguing that while some people may dislike him, many others continue to support his ideas and public commentary. Whether Musk's prediction ultimately proves accurate remains uncertain. Many economists argue that money serves functions extending beyond simply purchasing goods, including measuring value, facilitating trade, and allocating scarce resources. Even in a future of extraordinary technological abundance, societies may still require mechanisms for distributing limited assets such as land, energy, natural resources, and premium services. Others, however, believe advances in artificial intelligence could reshape economic systems in ways that are difficult to imagine today. Musk's forecast remains one of the boldest visions yet of an AI-driven future. Whether money becomes obsolete within 10 years or continues to evolve alongside new technologies, there is little doubt that artificial intelligence and robotics are set to transform economies, workplaces, and everyday life on an unprecedented scale. The debate is no longer about whether AI will change the world, but about how quickly that transformation will arrive and how humanity chooses to prepare for it. For more updates, stay with us on News Express.